It's the Talking Heads cam, Bri, with a mini little game next to us before we get cracking so people can see our lovely faces and interact with us. What? That's crazy. You there? You coming in with a lot of energy?
Interact with me. Interact with me.
I demand
want to be interacted
interactions.
with.
Do it. Do it now. Make me feel special. Tell me I'm talented. Tell me everything I need to know. Anyway, here we are. We're going to dive right back into this son of a bitch. I confuse people by throwing us on the left side. Should we be on the left side or the right side? I never really know. You know, it's like, I feel like the chat's on the right side. Well, that's, when it was Twitch, it used to be you'd want your image not on the chat side. But I think YouTube does it a little bit differently. You know? You know? Partner?
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. Here's what I do. I'm going to stick us up a little bit higher in the corner. Get a bit higher, love. So, it's time for the Essex County Express. I'll be placing that in just a minute. That's where we're headed. We last were at the Miskatonic Museum. You should probably watch that stream. They're all on the playlist, by the way, except for one of them, which shan't be found again. But we did some upgrades, Brian.
Yes, we did.
I spent $7. I picked up a level 2 backpack, and I picked up a Time-Worn brand, which is a 5-point item. Whoa, pow! It's pretty nasty. +2 to hit, +1 damage, and if I want to exhaust it, I can add my will to it and do +3 damage. And if I defeat an elite enemy, I can draw 3 cards. Pretty cool. Yeah, I got the backpack. The level 2 backpack is search for 12 item or supply. And that matters because if I can grab emergency cash, I can pay for all this shit. Which is pretty awesome. What do we got for Minty Fan over here? What do we upgrade to with her?
So Minty did a whole bunch of searching, soul searching, and then ended up picking a bunch of boring stuff. No, so you remember I had Strange Solution, right? And I found the solution, and I was heavily considering those.
Yeah.
They're high XP card. They cost 4.
They do. This only costs
ultimately 1. Right. I took an upgraded version of a card I already have, which is Perception.
Right.
Which adds a book to the skill check, and instead of drawing 1 card, if I succeed by 2 or more, I get 2 cards, which is nice.
Yeah.
And then when I took out the Strange Solution, that's all good.
Okay. Sorry, I was blown up on Perception. So 3 books, max 1's committed, draw 1 if successful, 2 if you see by 2 more. That's incredibly good. Yeah, card draw. Yep. You need it, and this is a perfect solution.
Yep. And then I got rid of Strange Solution and got this card Guidance, which I've never messed around with, but I like it along with Minty's mechanic of kind of being a helper.
Yeah. I dig it, dude.
So if at the same location during this round, the chosen investigators gets +1 to each of their skills and
That's
they take an additional action. And it costs nothing.
It's interesting that you went with that utility, because over on Joe, we got Police Badge, a level 2, which is, he gets +1 will, which we know he desperately needs. And if he would like to, while an investigator at your location is taking their turn, I can discard Police Badge and take 2 additional actions, either myself or somebody else.
Is that a hand asset, or is it just...
Necklace, baby.
It's a necklace. Ooh.
Yeah.
I like it.
And then, why break tradition? He does Clover as well. We went ahead and we grabbed a level 2 deduction, 2 of them actually. So 2 additional clues instead if successful by 2 or more. So that'd be nice. Scooping clues. We're going to try our hardest to remember the
forever battle of trying to remember the Hunchback.
Wait, give me the text. Actually, I think this populates low. Hunch. Deck. Dudes. Yeah. We're still going to forget.
We're going to do our best.
All right. That's yeah. I'm looking forward to Time Worn Brand. If I can crack somebody in the lips with that. The only thing I don't like about it is I only have one. So if I get frosty hands again and drop it, I'll be pretty mad. There was a card that called Salvage, which was level 2, but then I'm like, I don't know. I couldn't justify it. You know what I mean? But the backpack is nice because then I can kind of gear up a bit. Excuse me. Hello, Audrey. Hello, Ronan. Thanks for stopping by. So I guess we want to, should we read?
Yeah.
I can read? All right. What's that called? That's called Rule Cam. Psh. Scenario 3 states the following. Recent events in the museum have forced you to reevaluate Armitage's tale about Dunwich. It cannot be a coincidence. Wilbur Whatley, the Necronomicon, the creature from Dunwich, and the people and creatures who attacked here in Arkham, everything must be connected. You've wow. Whew. You're certain now where you must head, the lonely and dismal town of Dunwich Village. You consider telling the Massachusetts State Police what you know, but the negative consequences outweigh the potential gain. I agree. Given the nature of your story, they would likely write your story off as absurd. It sounds like an absurd hoax to me. Worse, they could lock you up. After all, you were present in an illegal speakeasy, and you also trespassed in the museum. Instead, you decide to head to Dunwich yourself in order to investigate further. You pack everything you think you might need and manage to get some rest for the night. In the morning, you head to the train station in Northside and purchase a last-minute express ticket. Dunwich is several hours by train northwest along the Miskatonic River. There is no train station in Dunwich, but you manage to phone one of Armitage's acquaintances in a small town, a man by the name of Zebulon Whatley.
Sick name.
Is it just a coincidence that we are dealing with a half beastie dead Whatley and Armitage happens to know another Whatley? I don't like that.
Named Zebulon.
Zebulon? Isn't he one of the dreadnoughts in G.I. Joe? No, that's Zartan. Sunlight. That was Zartan, I think. Armitage's notes indicate that the Whatley family is spread across many branches. Some decadent and unscrupulous, others undecayed. So this must be one of the undecayed. Or otherwise untouched by nefarious and diabolical rites. According to Armitage, Zebulon's branch of the family lay somewhere between the decayed and undecayed Whatleys, who knew of the traditions of his ancestors but was not corrupted by them. He agrees to pick you up at the closest station and drive you into town. As the train departs from Arkham, you feel the events of the previous night catching up to you and exhaustion sets in. But before you can safely reach your destination, the train car suddenly rumbles and shakes, startling you out of your reverie. The train loudly skids to a violent halt, and you hear a rattling noise behind you. Well, we got a problem. It says, gather all the cards. We got that. Put one of the 3 engine car locations into play at random. Remove the other versions of engine cars from the game. Then put 6 of the 8 train car locations into play at random in a straight line left to the left of the engine. Set all 4 copies of Across Time and Space. Based on your difficulty level, Brian, add the following chaos tokens to the chaos bag. We're playing on standard, so we got to put a -3 in the bag, which is unfortunate. So we'll do that in a minute. So let me get over to this and see where is our chaos bag update. All right, this is all still correct. We just need to add a -3, correct?
Yep.
Bing, there it is. Okay. Yuck. So let's place this and see how much it places for us.
I upped the number of investigators to 3.
Oh, thank you. You're a legend.
Yep.
These cards always give me such an itch to replace Call of Cthulhu from 05. Nice. Odd. Hope the work trials and grind are treating well. We shall find sanctuary in Arkham. Yes, Arkham. Oh, wait. Copy to the playmats. Ping. We got act and agenda to read. Let's see about this, though. Is there a setup button? Okay. Let's double check that again. Put one of the 3 engine car locations into play at random. Those are up in the top right. So there's 3 here. So there's different engines. So these three we got to shuffle. And then remove the others from the game. So we'll take these and we'll just stick them over here somewhere. And then it states for this engine car, then put 6 of the 8 train locations into play at random in a straight line to the left of the engine car. So we want to lay down 6 of these 8. Okay, so we'll shuffle. And we're going to go like this. We're going to go 6 of them, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. An engine car at the front. Does that sound right?
Yep.
All right. Do we want these spaced a little further? Or what do you want to do? I kind of feel like I want them tight. I want them tight, baby.
Yeah, as long as we can get attached cards and ourselves alongside them. But we can also do up-down stuff. So
up, down. So we
Daddy
have an engine
wants tight.
car.
Daddy can have tight.
Oh, my. I want a train car. Train car. All right, cool. I think we got that. Reveal the leftmost train car. Each investigator begins play in that location. If that location has a forced effect that triggers upon entering that location, ignore it. Set everything, set stuff aside, and we added the third. Shuffle the remainder to build. Okay, we're good. We're gonna shuffle. I see. They have the new chaos tokens here. Oh, that's cool. We don't need them. We already have them, but that's a nice feature. All right, awesome. Let's reveal the leftmost, Bri. Go for it. Flip that sucker. Passenger car. Passenger cars connected to the locations to the left and right of it. After you enter passenger car, we ignore that. So that's where we start, right? We all start in that car. Reveal
I remember this. There's a lot of when you enter when you enter a car, there's stuff. There's stuff.
Stuff and things. Where's Joe? Okay, that's where we are. So let's shuffle and draw some opening hands, man. Oh, let's read the act and agenda. Do you want to take care of that? I know that's your favorite thing to do.
Sure. Agenda 1A, A Tear in Reality. As the train to Dunwich comes to a jarring stop, you look out a window behind you and see an immense tear in the sky. Cool. Like a rip in a piece of cloth. Several of the rearmost train cars are pulled backwards, and there's a dreadful metallic crunch as they are detached. The train cars topple up. I'm guessing there were more than 6 train cars originally.
Oh, that was cool. Wrap it up. Next stream, we lost.
As the train cars topple upwards and into the rift in the sky, nearby passengers are panicking. Others are cowering in their seats. And one elderly man has fainted in fear.
Great.
So four doom on the agenda. Not much. Got to get moving. All right, Act 1A, run! Exclamation point.
I like that.
The train has stopped on a bridge.
Yeah,
gotta. The train has stopped on a bridge high above the Miskatonic River. You might be able to survive the fall, but you don't like your chances. Is that our resign mechanic? Is to just jump? Your best bet is to make your way to the engine car as fast as you can and get the train running again. Objective: if an investigator enters the engine car, immediately advance. All right, so
sure. Oh boy,
I'm guessing there's going to be things to stop us.
You could say that.
You know, like the giant rift in the sky. Probably.
Yeah, probably a fair bet. That's pretty funny by Ronan in the chat. He watched V tonight. The cars lined up are carrying quite the bang. Yeah. Let's draw some cats. 1, 2,
Let's get some of those
4,
new cards.
5. Get rid of that. I think we got to do this. What did I get? Nothing. Nothing I want. I'm going to do something crazy, even though my hand is good. I'm going to scrap the whole thing. Yep.
Wow.
For a worse hand. That'll teach me. That'll teach me not to be appreciative of what I have. Jojo. This should not be revealed yet. Jojo, what do you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Don't need 245s, but I don't hate that opening hand.
Hey, what do you think about that? Tetsuo is so good.
Tetsuo is great. You're getting rid of the wolf mask? That's part of Joe's identity.
Hey, beat it. 1, 2, 3.
Vicious blow, I love.
There we are. It's not bad. It's better. Honestly, better than Daniela's opening hand. Because he's got help all around. He's lousy with guns. He's literally teaming with them. So that's.
He just needs money.
I got a mechanics wrench. Ugh.
Minty is happy with her draw, with the exception of one thing. So I got my upgraded deduction. I got my upgraded perception. I got my special card, Analytical Mind, which I can put into play early. That's fucking awesome. Propulsive Sketches I want for the card draw. Yep. Overpower, it's early. So I'm going to mulligan that guy. I also got my weakness, but
I'm scared.
Auto mulligan.
Panic.
I've got a plan.
Damn, you pulled two of your upgrades. I didn't get one between Daniela and Joe, which is too bad. But Joe does have a decent hand. They're not terrible hands. Let's be real. They're pretty good decks.
No, we're doing fine. We're doing great.
Great. Grand.
Everybody back on the bus.
So go back to the trains. I think what I'll do is I'll adjust the camera to zoom here. Control 4. There we are. So, okay. Well, after passenger car, you must either discard. We don't have that. So we're connected. There's clues. We're going to need clues, but we don't know why. Clearly, there's a bunch of clues here. So we don't advance with clues, but we're going to need these clues. I can guarantee you that. Let's get cracking.
Yes, sir.
What do you think? Do you want to gear up here first?
Yep. I think we do a gear up turn. Why don't you start off with the two?
All right, Danielle is going to gear up. Mechanics wrench. Cost me 2. 1, 2. I've yet to get this. This is her special card. I can exhaust it to choose an enemy and have that enemy attack me. And it's a reaction trigger, so I could potentially do it in the enemy phase, which is nice. Fight uses ability only against an enemy that has attacked you since the end of your last turn. Well, wait a minute. Since the end of your last turn. So my last turn. Okay, so I can use the mechanics wrench in the enemy phase and then use the fight option in my next investigator phase to attack back. That's kind of wacky, right? Am I reading that right? Because I would want them to attack me in the enemy phase if I want to use my front of card. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's just attack of opportunity. Ignore me. All right, so that's in play. That's 2. I have 3 left. Flesh Ward's always good. I do like Hallowed Mirror because I do like search your bonded cards for 3 copies, add 1 to your hand, shuffle the other 2. And they're right here. And Soothing Melody's good. Heal 2 damage or 2 horror from among investigators and our allies. I think I'll run Hallowed Mirror and save a... yeah, why not? I like Hallowed Mirror. So these can go into the deck. Do I take one into my hand? Add 1 to your hand. Yeah, that's cool. So we get 1 of those. And they're free. Free heals, man.
Yeah, they're amazing.
All right, I like it. Let's gear up. I'm sorry. I should probably... That costed me 4. That was 2 actions. I have a 3rd action. I don't think I want to move yet, do I? What do you think? Should I step in?
Yeah, I think you should. And here's
Take a
why.
peek?
Because I'm going to put
never mind.
Mind into
Read
play.
it right there. It says you cannot enter a train car unless other clues to its left have been discovered. So that explains that.
Okay.
I'll draw a card. Okay. She's done. All right. Joe Diamond. Excuse me. I'm going to throw
5 resources.
Tetsuo Mori into play. 1, 2, 3. Shall I investigate?
You might as well. It's a shroud.
Oh, hold up.
3.
It's my turn.
You
Hold
got
up.
4.
Hold up. Hold up.
Hunch deck.
Shortcut. Ah, fuck. We can't take advantage of shortcut right now, which is too bad. It's a good card. I hate using a perception card this early for one clue. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
It feels bad, man. So, so his detective cults basically are spend 1 ammo fight. You get +1 and deal +1. This attack defeats an enemy. You may move an inside event from your discard pile to the bottom of your hunch deck. That's kind of cool. It's not great, honestly. It's got 4 ammo. The 45 has 4 ammo. They're both 4. I mean, it's better than the 45. I mean, technically, it just is.
Yep.
Except it does take 2 hand slots, which is kind of annoying. But I don't know what I want to do yet. So I'm gonna take a resource and draw a card. Oof, brutal. I like that. That's good. And I just put Tetsuo into play. Super. All right. What do you got with Minty Fan?
I think first order of business, I am going to put Analytical Mind into play. I just want it.
It's a good move.
I've had it. If we get split
You
up,
may
I can help
commit
you guys
1
anywhere.
card to each skill test performed by an investigator at another location. Awesome. And
Yeah,
if
and
you
I can
commit
exhaust
exactly
it to
one-
draw a card.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It works cool with her mechanic, yeah. I'm going to do something wacky.
Oh?
Actually, well, first I'm going to spend Preposterous Sketches to get myself 3 more cards. That costs 2.
I don't hate it.
1, 2, 3.
Look at
No
you.
weaknesses. Shortcut, overpower, guidance. There it is, baby.
Nice.
That's cool. All right, so that's 2 actions.
Yep.
And my final action, I'm going to investigate. I'm going to use deduction.
100%. Or wouldn't you?
Now that makes me a 6 to a 3 shroud. I want to succeed by 2 to get 3 clues. I almost want to commit perception.
I'll
to
commit
this
perception
check.
for you with Joe.
Okay.
How's that? So now you
Okay.
got an 8. Now you have an 8. The shroud is 3.
Yep. 8 to 3 minus
that.
3. I'm really glad we did that.
Yeah, that son of
So-
a bitch came up again.
Yeah. So that means Minty picks up 3 of those clues.
And Joe draws a card. And look, he drew magnifying glass. I'm glad I waited before I put 2 guns in my hand.
Beautiful. All right, that's Minty's turn. That is the investigation phase complete.
That's right. Time to upkeep, babes.
Do you want your die to keep track of
Yeah.
what turn we're on?
No. Just slows me down, bro. Picks up police badge. We're talking now. Now we're talking.
I got a magnifying glass. I love it.
All right. So
Fast and free, baby.
Doom has ticked. Let's give it one more shuffle. Go ahead.
Yep.
Draw your cards.
Terror from Beyond. Peril. Revelation. Choose one of the following card types. Asset, event, or skill.
We cannot
Each player
confer on
must discard
this.
it. I know. I'm looking at my stuff. Skill, event, asset. I fucking hate this. Without looking, and I hope this doesn't damage the rest of the party, I think I'm going to pitch skills. It's the only time Minty will pitch skills. I've only got 2 skill cards in my hand.
That's the best choice you could possibly make. Thank you.
Yep, I'm pitching skills. Oh, sucks. I got rid of one of my upgraded cards, but hell,
That
could have been a lot worse.
But you got rid of 1 card between 3 investigators. So I call it
2 cards. 2 cards.
Oh, you
but
lost
still.
2 cards. I'm sorry.
But
Yeah, I don't have any
one of them
skill
was
cards.
overpower, which I would be committing to helping you fight later.
Yeah.
All right.
Joey.
Joey.
Oh, what's this?
Grappling horror.
A
He's a
grappling
hunter.
horror?
He's an abomination. He's a 3/3/2. While you're
You-
engaged with the grappling horror, you cannot move.
Wow. I get the, so the train can get sucked away and you're stuck on it. I see what you're doing, game. And Daniela? A helpless passenger. Ah! Surge. We'll read him in a second. Well, Revelation. Put him into play at the location to your left. Oof, thank God. That's a good time to draw this guy.
Yeah,
There is
I
no
know.
location to our left. So he's into locate. So he's in the car. He's like, there's a blob in here. Ooh. That's his story. Danielle, that's Surge's, right?
It does.
And we got mysterious chanting. Ooh la tech. Place 2 doom on the nearest cultist enemy. If there are no cultist enemies in play, search the encounter card deck and discard pile for a cultist and draw it. Ugh. This thing's not a cultist, right? That engaged me. It's a monster.
No.
Abomination. So we want to search for a cultist. There's probably a few kinds. There's an acolyte. Acolyte's probably the best bet. Acolyte. Now, acolyte states spawn at an empty location. Any empty location. Fuck. That means we got to put it on the one in front of us because we're going to have to go kill him. So he's on a train car in front of us. We hear him chanting from the car ahead.
Right, he's got 2 doom on him.
Just one. Just one. But now we have 2 total. Okay.
Oh, no,
so
it's place 2 doom on the nearest if there are no. Okay, I get it. I get it.
I'll get it. All right. Well, there you have it. There's a crazy, helpless passenger. Joe has been grappled by a horrible-looking creature. And there is a acolyte chanting away in the car ahead of us, probably chanting that it gets sucked away into the fucking vortex. Right?
I propose that Minty goes first so that she can open up the next location.
Concur. Do you want to take this guy? If he goes, we take horror. So if we let the passengers die, we take horror damage. Each
So
investigator.
We haven't removed any of the clues here. So in order to move on, I would have to do 3 investigations. I don't have anything that can get multiple.
Why are you pulling those
clues
off?
at a
I'm
time.
sorry.
Because last round I got 3
Oh, I'm
clues.
sorry. Right, you did.
It's all good.
Okay.
So I would say I should be investigating
You should be.
to get those clues
You
to
should
open
be.
up the next location. And that means that I'll be staying behind and I'll be here with the helpless passenger. So I can scoop them up next round.
Yep. And before you start, I just want to see my fuck. Joe has his weakness. It says
Hunchback
place one
weakness.
of your clues on the location with the highest shroud. Remove unsolved case from the game. If unsolved case will be shuffled into your hunch deck, add it to your threat area instead for the remainder of the game. It gains forced. Oof. So Joe needs to get. Oh man, Joe needs needs to get a clue and then put it right back on the location. Do you mind if Joe goes first?
No, that's fine.
Actually, he's going to be in trouble here. He might be losing XP because I don't see a way around this. If it would be shuffled into your hunch deck, which happens automatically at the end of the round. So in other words, if I can't play this card at the end of the round, it's shuffled in, and then it goes to my threat area, and then I lose 2 XP on the XP gain.
Ugh.
Just a thought. Let me think before we take our investigator turns if there's anything I can do about this. Daniela could go first and grapple this thing.
Yep. And then Joe would be free to get a clue to place a clue.
Yeah, which means the Acolyte's going to live another turn probably, unless Joe can step in there and engage him. But we got time. We have time on this, but it is already 2. So he has to die. Once we kill this Acolyte, that goes away. So I think. Do you care if Daniela goes first in this?
No.
With this new information. So the first thing she's going to do is she'll engage this grappling jackass. Come over here, slimy boy. It's got 3 health. It's not the end of the world. Okay. Now, this is why this is confusing. When you use the fight trigger on the mechanic's wrench, it does not state exhaust, which means exhaust is not a cost to use the wrench. This can be confusing to new players because a new player might exhaust this wrench to get the enemy to attack it and then think they can't attack with it because it's exhausted, but exhausting is not part of the cost. Do you see?
Right. That's the lightning bolt.
It's a lightning bolt. No, the fight trigger. You can use that while it's exhausted.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. All right. So I've engaged the Bolg, and now I want to beat it up a little bit. I am going to play toe-to-toe, an event card, but it's a fight, so it does not provoke. It states, this attack deals +1 damage and automatically successful. As an additional cost to perform this attack, the chosen enemy attacks you. So I hit it for 1 and 1. It attacks me. And I take 1 and 1. And then I hit it back with Daniela's front of card, and it's gone. I did that right, correct? Yes.
Correct.
All right. Cool. That's done. So I have 1 action left. I will... I took 1 and 1. Heal 2 damage or horror. Or any combination. Yeah, I might use that quickly. But before that, let's go ahead and run emergency cash. And get 3 money. 1, 2, 3. And Danielle is done. Now, Joe is going to equip a magnifying glass for 1.
Fast.
And he will investigate against a shroud of 3. So I have a 5. 5 to 3. 5 to 3. I'm going to commit my cults for a 7-3. This state's -1, so I succeed. So
all right.
Joe gets a clue.
Right back on, right?
Yep. We're putting it right back down. So I am placing one of my clues on the location with the highest shroud, which is this one, and I can remove this from the game. So I succeed on my investigation. I handle the unsolved case. That's wonderful. And that just says place one of your... So place one of your clues on the location with the highest shrouds. So wait, let me think about this. No, I can't just do that. I'm sorry, I'm misreading this because I have to play this. This is actually an event card. You see what I'm saying? So technically...
You have to play it.
Yeah, because it's an event card. So here's what I really would have done if I read that more carefully is I would have used an action to get a fucking resource. I would have investigated. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Dude,
it's so annoying.
Fucking bullshit waste.
That card is a waste, but that's the point. It's a weakness, right? So I equipped my magnifying glass fast, which didn't cost. I took a resource. I investigated. I have 1 action left and no money, which is really a bummer. Joe's having a tough go with money.
Wait, no. That's all 3 actions, is it not? Because you acquired a resource, and then you investigated, and then you played an event.
You
card.
are correct, sir.
Yeah.
You are correct. Yep, I'm sorry. You're correct. So Minty.
I believe you forgot to assign homework at the end of class. That's
Love
Minty.
shortcut, by the way.
Hell yeah. I'm going to fast play my magnifying glass because why not? It's free. It's fucking free, dude.
It's free, dude.
That gives me a 5 book. 3 shroud.
You can stick it back in your hand also if there are no clues. That's cool.
All right, let's start investigating. -1. That's 1 clue.
That's the one Joe dropped. Butterfingers fucking diamonds.
That he intentionally dropped, by the way.
Yeah. Exactly.
Whoops.
Old Joe struggling.
Another one.
Negative X is the
Carnagenda,
which is 1.
1. We're good.
So you got another one. That's beautiful.
Easy, pal.
You're crushing it right now. Oh yeah.
And one more. A 0.
That's
a success.
Well done.
She did her job.
You can shortcut forward, but you will get engaged and you will get hit. So.
Because it's fast.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
I used my last action. No, I was planning on sticking around to help the helpless passenger.
Right. You're going to parlay.
Yeah.
You just take control. There's no check needed. It's just an action.
But I do need an action. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I don't currently have.
Boo. Yes. Nobody does, huh? So the passenger's not going to be rescued this turn. What are you doing? I'm fighting a blob, asshole. All right. That's the end of the investigation phase. The acolyte does nothing. He chants some more. He's not a hunter. Which brings us to upkeep. So let's upkeep. Hey, a survival knife.
More
and prepared for the worst, which I don't need. Ticking Doom, we're at 3. Let's hope we don't pull another acolyte. Although it won't matter. Then we'll have to kill them. All right. Minty, what do you got? What horrors await you? Oof.
Rotting Remains.
Good to know that that's in here.
Terrible looking.
Bad.
Test will 3. For each point you fail by, take 1 horror. Okay. Could be worse.
My nose could be gushing blood. I mean, you're already 4 to 3.
Yeah.
The bag is not terrible.
The bag is in my favor slightly.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm letting it roll.
You know, I really
-3.
Of course,
okay.
That's the way it
So
goes.
taking 2 horror.
Also, real quick, I'm going to do this because it's supposed to be at the top of the investigation phase. It might help you plan better, you know. Breach the door.
I got real lucky on rolls last time, so I took my life in my hands. But yeah, I took 2 horror.
Her life is in your hands, dude. So that was 1 action. Oh no, we're doing Rotting Remains. I'm sorry.
No.
Brain gets lost easily.
All right, so it's Joe now.
Yep.
Joe's encounter
Pushed
into the beyond. A hex. Choose and shuffle a non-story asset. We know this one.
Yeah,
You
okay. So
control
it'll
into
be
your deck and discard
magnifying
the top
glass.
3.
Wait a minute. Yeah, because
If
that's
a copy
the most,
of it is, yeah, it's got to be.
it's the most economical one. And I'm discarding 3. 1,
Yep.
2. Fuck.
Oh.
What happens to me?
Take 2 horror. And the machete.
And a machete. Psh. All right. Tetsuo Amore, the faithful lad. He's going to take 1. He's so good. He can take shots for other people. Daniela? Oh, no. An emergent monstrosity? This thing is massive.
Victory point, though.
Yeah, and I have no weapon. I got a wrench.
Spawn the location to your right. Or your
Okay.
location. There is a right location.
So this guy states, emergent monstrosity enters play exhausted. Oh, lucky us. He's a victory point, and he does 2/2. He hits hard. I need a quina in my hand. A quina. All right. All right. What are we doing this turn, Bri guy? You do have. I've got a plan.
And I've got lots of clues.
You could do a lot of damage to that thing. How much meat does it have? 4 meat, 5 meat, 4 fight. Oof.
Yeah. It's tough.
Well, Daniela can at least gear up. I can get a survival knife. I can walk in and attack. You know?
Yep. I could also help with guidance.
Right. Daniela's gonna go. She whips out a knife. Hey, what the hell's that? An emergent monstrosity? Let me pull out my fucking Rambo knife. So she puts her Rambo knife,
wrench and a knife,
in her hand. I should probably kill the acolyte first, right? How annoying is that?
Yeah.
Yes, because he won't fight us till the following turn because remember, he doesn't upkeep till after the enemy phase. So Daniela steps into the train car. And what do we see? Passenger car. After you enter, you must either discard cards from your hand with at least 2 total will icons or take 2 horror. I think I have 2 total will icons that I can handle. Or take 2 horror. Oof, that's bad news, bro. I'm taking the 2 horror, unfortunately. Oof, not good. And the acolyte engages me.
Yes.
Hey, he's chanting. He's all skinny. Daniela's all brawny. Daniela's going to stab him with a 6 fight to 3. Not automatic, is it? 6 fight to 3. He's dead. And so is his doom. Get fucked. Daniela's done. Should Joe roll through? Joe needs to gear up. He's got nothing.
Can he?
No.
He's only got 1 resource.
He needs money.
Yeah, he's in a rough spot.
How big is the monstrosity? He's not massive. No. Yeah, he's in a bad spot. What's this card do? Breach dirty location with a resource.
And remember, he's got to pitch 2 brains or else take 2 horror.
Yeah. Pitch 2 brains or take 2 horror. Ugh. I'm not in a great spot with JoJo.
I'm going to be honest with you.
I'll have half my horror gone already. Well, I have to go there. But I don't have 2 brains. Are you fucking kidding me? And do I really want to pitch police badge? Then I get hit by the thing for 2. You know what? I think I'll get a resource. I think I'll draw a card. Oof, I hate doing this. I think I will. Boy, this is rough. Why don't I go in and try to hit this thing? There's nothing saying I can't attack it if I'm not engaged with it.
No.
Joe's going to walk in for the second action. I should have done just this, actually. And I will attack it. What's its fight?
4.
Oof. I also have a 4. I also like to live dangerously. I'm going to commit prepared for the worst and vicious blow. So I have a 6 to 4.
Let's go.
Fuck. Oh my God. Oh boy, Joe, you want to talk about inefficient. That's not good.
No, it's not.
All right, Minty.
Okay. First action, I'm going to parlay
that was
this
rough.
helpless passenger,
Oh, isn't that sweet of you?
which means that I take control of them. Not in my threat area. Not yet. Okay, so that's one action. Minty is going to walk.
You got shortcut. No, you might want that for another time.
I think I want that for another time. It's a pretty standard walk. This means that I have to pitch to brains. Brains.
Yep.
I think I'm going to get rid of guidance with the newly acquired knowledge
Oh,
that
my.
I can.
Yeah, because you can't be going in with 4. Yeah, I'm going to regret taking this horror damage, but I can heal.
I'm pitching that. Okay, that's 2 actions set. And then I think I'm going to try and fucking whack this guy with I've got a plan.
I think this is a great plan.
Yeah. All right. Oh, I don't have the resources. Fuck. Can't do it.
We are playing like assholes.
I can't do it.
We are playing
do
like
it.
absolute idiots.
Well, thankfully, I can investigate the location
You can and you should.
without reprisal. It's only got a 2 shroud. I've got a 5 book. Might as well start vacuuming up clues, and then next round I can maybe give him the coup de grace.
Yeah, we're going to have to bum through clues to get off this train alive, brother.
Yep. All right. 5 book to a 2 shroud. Incoming. It's a -1. I got one of the clues. That's Minty's turn.
All right. Enemy phase. Nothing happens. Upkeep. He readies and engages who? I'm going to say Joe. Well, let me think about this. Joe still doesn't have the money. If I have him engage Daniela, who's only got 3 sanity left, and I don't have an ability to heal myself without I'm going to go before him. I'm going to hit him presumably twice, have him hit me, hit him back, and kill him. But then I'm going to take 2. I'll have 1 sanity left and no actions. Daniela might get defeated if I'm not careful here. I have no soak on me is my concern. Yeah, if he engages me, the reason I don't want him to engage me and I want him to engage Joe is because Joe can't put anything into play.
Right.
He doesn't have the money for it, so it's going to engage Joe. Sorry, Joe. And that brings us to the upkeep phase.
All right, I upkept Minty. Oh, I drew
gotcha.
one.
I got you. No, it's fine. I already upped the resource. Stop.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
A comedy of errors.
Upkeep. Okay. You did Minty. You got another shortcut. You can use shortcut on other people too, which is cool.
Yeah.
And we're taking Doom to 3, and we're drawing cards. Minty first, I guess. Jesus Christ.
Choose one of the following card types: asset, event, or skill. I'm going to choose skill again.
Skill again, he says. Okay.
How badly does that fuck everybody?
Not too bad. I lose 1 card between these 2. Not bad at all.
All right. I'm rolling with all events right now.
Yeah, man. That's pretty sweet.
Okay, Joe.
Yep, Joe's got to pull. What's he pulling?
Ancient Evils.
Oh,
Place
we
one doom on the
advance.
current agenda.
We advance.
This.
It's the only case when you advance after the doom phase starts, is with that card, because it says it as much, doesn't it?
It does. It says if it causes doom to advance, yeah.
Yep.
Or the agenda to advance.
All right, discard that. I'll reset, and here we go. The rearmost
car
oh,
of
you
the
got it.
train detaches as it is pulled backwards. To your horror, it rises off the tracks and it is consumed by the gate above you. Remove the leftmost location from the game or place it on the victory display if it has a victory X and no clues on it. Each investigator at that location is defeated. Each enemy and asset at that location is discarded. Discard all clues controlled by the investigators. Okay.
Dude, that's scary. So you'd be defeated if you were there. All right, so that train car flies away.
Bye.
No. See you later.
Agenda 2A, the maw widens. The tear grows larger and you can feel the rearmost car of the train shaking as it's pulled backwards. The situation threatens to erupt into chaos as more passengers realize the danger they are in. Some passengers are looking for places to hide while others are running about the compartments in terror.
Jesus. Good job, by the way, on rescuing that guy.
Yeah. That would have been one more horror for each of us. We're already struggling, and we're
so now
not
Daniela
that
has
far.
to pull her encounter card. Claws of Steam. Test will 3. If you fail, take 2 damage. You cannot move from this location this round. Damage from this must be assigned to your assets first, if able.
Dude, another fucking sick card.
It's awesome, dude. So Steam, huh? I have a 4 to 3. Okay, let's roll. I succeed, right? Is it -2? Oh, it's -2.
-2. The agenda's at 2.
I'll play lucky and succeed.
There you go.
All right, investigation phase. For the love of God.
We got to get rid of this fucking monstrosity.
Yeah. Do you?
And we need the clues. We got to move.
What happened here? Oh, we didn't hit upkeep. That's why. All right. Yeah, we got to move. This thing needs to die. So, I don't know how I'm going to do that, but here's what's going to happen. Daniela's going to go first.
Okay.
I'm going to play Soothing Melody. I'm going to heal 2 horror from myself. And I'm going to draw a card. Oh, that's fucking beautiful. How much health does it have? 3? 5?
5 health.
Okay. And let's look at Joe. Let's see what Joe's hunch deck gives him. Nothing useful. Except the money. That's actually pretty useful. Joe has got 3. And he walked past the machete. Joe can still punch. That's a tough sell, though. He's still got a little soak in Mori, but he can't equip a weapon just yet. All right. Let me talk out what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I could engage an attack, then it attacks me. Or wait a minute. The enemy has to be engaged with me to attack me, I take it. So I think if I use Mechanics Wrench, it doesn't work. I think they have to be engaged with me. Akeen is great because after he attacks me, I can deal that enemy's damage to itself. He'll take 2 when he hits me. He'll take 3 when he hits me if she's in play. So he takes 3 if he hits me. After an enemy deals damage to you during the enemy phase, exhaust, fight, and attack back. Okay. I'm going to equip Akina.
Yep.
I'm going to engage. That's Daniela's turn.
Okay. Do you want Minty dealing any damage here?
You can if you want to, but if you rather get clues, let's think about what's going to happen on the enemy phase. On the enemy phase, he's going to attack me for 2 and 2. Akina will, when an enemy attacks you, exhaust her. She'll take a horror, then deal that enemy's damage to any enemy at your location instead. So he's going to hit himself. He'll take 2. I'll still have 2 horror coming in, so I'll be at 3. Then after he attacks me, he'll take another one, so he'll take 3. Then I will attack him in the enemy phase with survival knife for a potential 2 more.
So you could kill him in the enemy phase.
I could conceivably kill him in the enemy phase by reacting to him because Danielle is fucking
insane.
Awesome like that. But I do need to come up with a successful counterattack with survival knife, and it'll be 7-4. So it's a high chance I can kill him on my turn, on the enemy phase.
Hold on.
But
Help me
I'll
with
have
the
3
math here.
horror.
I see the 2 from Aquina, and then the 1 from Daniela's front of card.
There's 3.
The
And then
survival knife
states, as a reaction, after an enemy attack deals damage to you during the enemy phase, exhaust survival knife and fight him.
Oh, and +1 damage. Okay,
Yes.
so that would be 2 if you succeeded. Okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's tricky, but I like it.
I like it too. And I think Minty really has to be on top of picking up clues right now, because we got to get out of this car, because this car is going to go into the void as well.
I agree. And I think, why don't you start with her and do everything you can to get your clues? Do you?
Yeah, there's not much me going on.
There's 5 clues
really
here, right?
Yep, and I don't have any mechanics to get any to scoop up clues. I wish I had that fingerprint kit, dude. I was thinking about it. I was really thinking about it. All right, well, let's just do it quickly here. Let's rip it off. This is a 5-2, correct? It's a 2 shroud.
It is. They weren't going to be that mean.
5-2. That's an auto fail.
That's right.
That's a -1. That's fine. Got 1 clue.
I'll pull it.
And 1 more. -1. All good. Okay. So.
All right.
We're halfway done with this location.
This is going to be a weird play, bro. But I'm going to investigate with burning the midnight oil. I'm going to use the fucking hunch deck.
Hey.
I'm going to gain 2 resources. I have a 4 book. What's the shroud? 2?
2.
-2. I get a clue.
Nice. Okay. I'll pull
I'm
it.
gonna throw on the fingerprint kit. I know I should get a gun. I'm going to investigate with the fingerprint kit. Whoopsie. Which is a 5-2. Pull it. Get 2 clues.
Nice. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Location is cleared.
Yep. I think that was a good move, but
I think that was a great
see.
move, and no, I think that was a great move, and here's why: because Daniela can handle herself, much like Rey Skywalker.
How dare you? Can you imagine the absolute slugfest of a beatdown Daniela Reyes would put on Rey Skywalker?
I know.
Just beating her up in a garage somewhere. All right.
I can handle myself. Can you?
She throws a fucking oily rag onto a workbench, rolls up her sleeves, and just beats the brakes off her. All right.
Where's your force now?
So that's all of us, right?
Yep.
So let's conduct ourselves in the enemy phase. So this thing hits me for 2 and 2. So I take 1. It automatically hits me. 1, 2. And sorry, I'm stupid.
No,
when enemy attacks you,
Aquina.
exhaust Aquina. She takes a horror. I take the horror. This thing takes 2. Okay?
Mhm.
After an enemy attacks you, even if it was canceled, either deal 1 damage to that enemy or evade it. That wouldn't be a bad play either. I'm going to deal 1 damage with my front of card. So now it's got 3 damage on it. Okay? Now I'm going to utilize the survival knife, which states, after an enemy attack deals damage to you during the enemy phase, exhaust the survival knife and attack at +2. So I have a 4, 5, 6. Let's
6
make it
is 4.
Let's make it 7. To
Hold
4.
on. I could throw I've got a plan at it if you want. That would give you
Save it.
2 more. Okay.
Well, 7 to 4.
Is what you currently have?
Yeah.
7 to 4 or 9 to 4? 9 to 4. I
5,
don't.
6, 7. Oh, I have 8. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting I have a 5 fight. I have an 8 right now. I have an 8 with Bandolier. So here we go.
8 to 4?
Got him.
Yeah.
So he takes 2 damage.
He did.
And Daniela shows you what
Why
happens
she
if,
does what she does.
if she comes up.
He's in the VP display.
He sure enough is. Get over here, dude. The emergent monstrosity has been I'm a counter puncher, man. Fucking Roy Jones Jr. All right. I'm back up to
That's the end
half
of-
my sanity gone, though.
Yeah, I know. You got 2 more soothing melodies in there, right?
Yeah, in the deck. And I also
And-
have a
oh,
flesh
yeah.
ward I'm sitting on. And I also have a Kina who's got a 3 buffer for me. So I could have assigned
that,
one to
too.
her. Why don't we do that, actually?
No. Don't do that.
You're afraid of-
then
I can heal either
Well, because
with
you can-
soothing.
that's true. But I'm just saying right now, as it stands, if you don't get soothing, you can still use her one more time to do the same thing without killing her.
You are correct, sir. You are correct, sir. All right. Enemy
so now
phase
it's
is
upkeep.
nothing because it's gone. Calling in favors. What's the
Mind
Joe?
over matter.
Oh shit! Can you shuffle this real quick? Hold on.
What am I
I
shuffling?
fucked up. Nope, I fucked up. I pulled an encounter card and not an upkeep. Hey.
Oh,
Joe's decided to put on his Clover hat for this investigation. Okay, we're ticking doom. Ping.
what are we at? 2?
Are
Just
we?
1.
Why are we at 2?
No. I was speculating.
Oh, okay.
I didn't realize we were only at 1, which is good.
Unless
Good
I
news.
screwed
We're
up.
starting to get
We'll
ahead.
We'll know in the replay. Go ahead.
Doop.
Oh no! Another
Okay.
one.
Another
Location
one,
to
dude.
your right.
Fuck
Lo-
that. Yep.
Location to your right.
And exhausted, right?
Yeah, we need the VP, and we're clean now. We're clean to go
Yeah.
in, guns blazing. All right.
Joe could
Joey.
use a weapon.
He sure could. He could use a rotting remains test. Nice knowing you, Tetsuo. Sorry to say, homie.
Poor bastard.
Yeah, this is going to be a three banger. This is going to hurt. I don't have any will help. Hold. Oh no, we can't. It's on investigation phase. Dude, you know what I screwed up?
What's that?
When I play stuff off of my pile, -2, I would have had 2 more resources on Joe.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So this should have only cost 2 instead of 4. I just thought of that. So
Sometimes we fuck ourselves. Sometimes we fuck the game.
Yeah. It all evens out in the end, like NFL officiating. So they say. -2 and 1 doom. Add 1 doom to the nearest cultist enemy. There aren't any. So I got a 0. I fail by 3. I take 3. So Tetsuo dies. I take 2. And when Tetsuo dies, choose an investigator at your location. So any of us can search 9 of their deck for an item asset and add it to their hand. Who wants to do that? I have a bunch of
don't need
items. I know. Daniela. Because what if I get my brand?
Get that brand.
Get that brand. How many cards does Tetsuo let me search? 9?
9.
Dude,
Yeah.
he's so good. Give me a no. Oh, no brand. That sucks. Nope. That's that. Shuffle them fucking weaknesses away, too. Alrighty, then. So Joe is losing his marbles. Let's see what Daniela gets. Dissonant voices. I cannot play assets or events. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's not great.
It's
Because
not
I'm in
great,
this. I'm
but
in the
you're
same boat.
You're already loaded up, though.
Except to fight this asshole is kind of annoying. Same
You
ticket.
can basically do the same thing you did to him last time.
And hope
which is
that
just
Mythos deck
engage
doesn't
him.
kill me, though. What I
Yeah.
should do is walk in there and attack him twice. And then maybe Joe
Probably.
can come finish him. Yeah.
Oh, right. We can walk immediately because we've already cleared the clues here.
Yep. So
Oh, I'm curious as to what the cost is to walk into
you go
that
first.
car. Nice.
Fuck. Shortcut.
It's not a terrible plan, actually.
Yeah, it's like,
It is the investigation. So
it is.
yeah, fuck it. I'll go in first. That's
All
fine.
right.
I am going to utilize shortcut because it's fast. So I'm using shortcut. That brings
Do
me
you
over
want?
there.
Are you going to use preposterous this turn? Because if so, I'd use it before you go in case you need cards to spend to not get hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense to me. I have the resources for it. So order of operations, I'll take shortcut. There you go.
Yeah.
3 cards. One of these is going to be a weakness. Mark my words. 1, 2, 3. King in
Jeez.
yellow. King.
At
in
least you got
yellow.
inquiring mind, bro.
Yep.
It's a huge help. King in yellow sucks. So you shortcut over.
So I shortcut over. I've spent 1 action to play preposterous. Flip it.
After you enter the passenger car, you must either discard cards from your hand with at least 2 total fists or take 2 damage. Well, let's think about this. You can do it, but do you wanna?
I kind of think I'm just going to take the 2
Take
damage.
the damage, dude. Absolutely.
This scenario, this scenario seems like it's more horror laden. I don't feel like I'm going to be taking a ton of damage.
Yeah.
Certainly not as a fighter.
Yep, for sure. I like it. So Minty Fan slips in there. She's got 2 actions left. What's the plan? What's the plan, man? What are you going to do? You got options.
Check out your options, player. So many fucking clues.
You could. Do you have to succeed to discard this? You do.
Yeah.
Investigate then, clearly. Ooh,
Or
4? Oh, that's hard.
Or
It's hard.
I can play I've got a plan and fucking smack that dude.
Okay, let's think about this. So you can walk in, you can play the event. You could fight him. The attack uses book. You could then use inquiring mind. No.
I can't commit.
You don't have the money for I've got a plan, for the record.
Oh, you're right. Same old story. Yeah, I really
You got to save inquiring mind to get out from
get
under.
rid of
Yeah.
King in yellow.
3 fucking. You
Yeah,
could, but you
no
need
shit.
to succeed. So what if you walked in and punched him? You could commit, I've got a plan, mind over matter,
Yeah.
and inquiring mind at 3, 4, 5. You'd be fighting at a 7. You could still miss 7-3, and that would fucking suck.
Yeah, but getting rid of King in Yellow is so important.
Yeah, but it's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed, homie.
No, I know. What do I got? 2 actions left?
You do.
There's a 4 shroud here.
Yeah, the shroud's brutal. A 4.
Yeah, it is risky to throw all of that. I just fucking hate that Bob Barker. I mean, King in Yellow. This is where I wish you could divide up your act, like one person didn't have to go at a time, but obviously that's the reason the game is designed this way. I guess I'm gonna investigate.
Okay.
And kind of just roll the dice on that. Cause I don't want to commit those 3 cards. Like Inquiring Mind is so useful for being able to get rid of. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I might just fucking punch him in the face.
You have 10 tokens in your favor.
I'm gonna punch him in the face. I'm doing it.
All right.
I got mired with
face.
King in Yellow.
Yep. I know. I hope you hit, bro. So you're committing. You have a 2 fists, 3 fist, 4 fist, 5, 6.
No,
7.
it's 1 fist, 2 fist, 3, 4, 5 fist, and then the front of card.
Oh, okay, right. I keep forgetting about that.
Yep.
Right.
That's how I'm able to do this.
So you have an 8 to his 4.
Right.
Dude, go with God. Yay!
Let's fucking go.
Yay.
So one damage for the record.
Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible efficiency. But
wow,
you did get rid of your weakness. That's so funny.
I love the idea of her running in. Fucking fight. I hit him with one of my books.
Super funny.
You brute.
You brutish.
You nasty brute. All right, King in Yellow.
He's like,
gone.
I'm not even engaged with you.
Thank
Why are you
God.
fucking with me? King in Yellow is like, I like the way you slap that beast. I'm out of here. All right. Minky Fan has an action left.
1 action left. I'm going to investigate. Raw. 5 to 4.
Well done.
That's a clue. All right. Way to mitigate that weakness, Minty.
Jojo. Joe's hurting. This is hard to discuss. Well, let's see what comes up here. Right. How many clues are here? Just 2 more?
2 more. Yeah.
Does he hunt? We could go right past this guy.
He is a VP, but we could go right past him.
Yeah, you're right. He is a VP. Daniela, I guess, will... no assets, no events. Got it. Well, this can be discarded because I'm not going to do any of that shit. Daniela will walk in and hit him twice. Walk in. I'm going to hit him.
Engage?
No.
Oh, because he can engage whoever. He's kind of a free hit right now without engaging.
Yeah. I'm curious about Mechanics Wrench from a rule perspective. Does the enemy have to be engaged with you to attack you? If I exhaust Mechanics Wrench, it says choose an enemy. Well, he's exhausted, so yeah, he can't attack me. So I'm attacking him with the survival knife for a +1 attack. So here we go. 6 to what's he have?
5. Oh, 4 fight. Sorry.
Miss. Fuck. And I will attack him again. Beautiful.
Nice. What does
If you were
that mean?
attacked by the enemy, you automatically succeed and set. I wasn't, but he only takes 1. But now
Yep.
he's got 2 on him, so there's that. So he's only got 3 left. So Daniela's done. So can Joe go in and do 2? I don't think he can.
I don't think he can either.
He can't get a gun
Can't
in his
afford his
hand.
weapons. Yeah.
His deck's too expensive. Joe is going to... Can you move Joe in? Joe is going to move in and investigate. What are there, 2 clues there?
2 clues left. It's
2
a
clues left.
4 shroud.
I have
He's got the
a
fingerprint kit.
5
Oh, nice.
investigate. 5 investigate.
I can't help you.
Okay.
This fucking analytical mind isn't going to help at all on the train. I just realized it was silly
So
to even keep
5 to 4 is the current play.
5 to 4.
And there's 2 clues left.
Unless Daniela's got a book that she can lend him.
She doesn't. Not one that she's willing to part with at this point. Well.
Yep.
Yeah, not yet.
Okay.
5
to 4.
Do I want to throw deduction at this? No. Success.
Let's fucking go.
Bold,
Ballsy
baby. Bold.
I like it. I like it. Sometimes you
Alright.
just fucking rip that Band-Aid.
Sometimes you have to roll a hard 6. All right. So we succeed there. We've got the clues to move on. Enemy phase. Nothing happens. Upkeep.
Joe should have more than 3 clues, by the way.
Yeah, you're right.
Joe should have...
Well,
I
count all
believe-
of these, and we'll know how many have been in the game so far.
So far, it's been 15, so he should have 5.
Okay, thank you.
It's been 6, 6, and 3.
I grabbed a soothing melody. Thank God.
Nice.
Upkeep. Another deduction.
Lucky.
And another doom has been ticked. All right, Minty, what do you got?
An acolyte.
Where's he spawn?
Spawn at any empty location, so right ahead of us.
Or you can put him behind us and he'll get sucked away.
Ooh.
Because we're advancing next turn no matter what.
I kind of like that play.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, why put an obstacle in our way if he can just...
Even if we go kill him, we still advance. He's just a fucking waste of time. I'm sorry. This guy engaged, I guess, Daniela on upkeep. So actually, I keep forgetting she's going to get a chance to kill him before he goes. Yeah, I thought about that for way too long, kind of forgetting that. I'm sorry. And you pulled a weakness, an encounter is what I meant to say.
I pulled the acolyte.
Right.
I haven't pulled an encounter for Joe.
Go for it.
Doop.
Again.
Push into the beyond. Oh,
Shuffle a non-straight. That's fine. We're done
That's
with
the
the kits.
fingerprint kit.
We got deductions all day. We don't care. Go fuck yourself.
well, now you got to... Hold on.
Oh,
Did
I'm
you read the
screwing
rest
up.
of the card?
I didn't RTFC. I failed
Okay.
as a player. and
You
as a
have
man.
to shuffle the non-story asset you control into your deck
Oh,
and discard the
right.
top
I'm
3 cards of
sorry.
your deck. If the copy of that asset is discarded, take 2 horror. So you don't want to discard a fingerprint kit,
And I did.
and you did. So you take 2 horror.
All right. Joe's getting close to death.
Joe's getting close to
I'm
bananas.
losing it, man. 17 days. All right. What are we drawing here? Wizard of the Order. Empty location. Guess what, asshole? Oh, it's not empty. Fuck. At the end of the Mythos phase, place 1 doom on the wizard. Yeah, so he continually generates doom. He's annoying. And it is the end of the Mythos phase, so he does get a doom right now.
Which means we advance, right?
Nope.
Oh,
that's
no.
That's only with
Right.
Ancient Evils.
Yep.
So he gets a 7. Because it's the end of the Mythos phase. Now, start of the investigation phase, correct?
Correct.
Lots of chanting on this train, brother. Lots of chanting. All right. Top it around, baby. Danielle's got to get rid of a monster.
She sure enough does.
Sure enough does. She's got to do 3 to it. She's got to do 3 to it. 1, 2. The most efficient move is to have him attack me and kill him and then heal myself. Let me think about this. I don't think that's the most efficient thing to do, actually. I'd love to get Flesh Horde into play. That'd be super.
You can use the mechanics wrench here, right?
Yep.
To exhaust it to have him attack you.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be walking out of this with a lot of horror on me, unless I just say that's it for Akina, which I might have to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that Wizard of the Order is not, he's not easy either.
He's not an auto kill. He dies easy, but he's a good
He dies
fighter.
easy, but yeah.
Decent fighter. And he does not do the kind of damage that this asshole does. So here's what's going to happen. Please, I beg of you, could I have a +1 damage weapon in my deck? That would be great. All right. Attack, attack, attack. Ugh. I fucking hate that. I want to get out of this car. Attack, attack, attack.
I can shortcut you.
Could be the safest play. Let me think of Joe for a minute. Hold up. Joe could draw. Let me get rid of this. Sorry. Joe could draw a resource. Yeah. I think I know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to draw a resource.
Get a gun.
Take a shot.
Yep.
All right. So I'm fighting. If I hit Danielle, I hit Danielle. So, sorry. So he's got a 4 fight. He's got a 5 fight. And no more money. And he will commit. I'm never going to get a chance to play this B cop. So I will commit the B cop to this.
Okay.
6 fight. Go.
-2. 6 to 4, right?
Yep. He hit. Add a doom to the nearest cultist. That's annoying. I'm going to put it on this guy in the back because he's going to die. They're equidistant.
Yep.
So he hits the monster for 2. It dies. Oh, no, it doesn't. It's almost dead.
It's got 1 health left. Yep.
So now she can finish it off.
Yes.
Great.
Because to be clear, Daniela should be going in first to take the Wizard of the Order before Minty goes up there. Right?
But it's not dead. I still have to fight it. I'm going to fight. Here's what I'm going to do. Excuse me. Good Lord.
Remember, I can shortcut you as well.
Got it. So I'm going to attack the guy with my knife. So I have a 6 to 4. 6 to 4.
That is correct, sir.
Got him.
Nice. He did.
So he dies.
He's
Thanks
in the
Joe
victory display.
Putting a bullet in. Dude, those are not easy.
No.
Second action, Soothing Melody. Heal 2 damage or 2 horror. I'm going to heal 2 horror off of Joe. Isn't that nice of me?
Good call. It's a good call.
And
It was a bad call, Ridley.
People died. If only I had an extra resource, I could get flesh ward in.
This is so nuts.
Choose an ally you control and return it to your hand. Then search the top 9 of your deck for an ally and play it. This is a good way to regenerate Akina. I have almost a 50% chance of finding her and regenerating her for free with my last action if you want to shortcut me.
I can shortcut you. No problem.
I don't know if it's worth regenerating her if she's only taken 1 horror. So I'm not going to do that, actually.
No, it might be not doing you so much of a favor to shortcut you, by the way, because going to that location to take on the Wizard of the Order and not know.
Oh, right. If you shortcut me there, I can attack him, and he's only got 2 health, but I can't kill him, which is very annoying. But he will die on the enemy phase.
Why would you attack him if because I can fast shortcut you anytime.
If you shoot me over, I can just attack him because he'll engage me immediately. But
sorry. Fast play only during your turn, so I can't shortcut you until my turn.
Oh yeah, we're idiots. We're bad at this game. All right, I don't know what we're thinking here. So I have 1 action left. Fuck it, I'll go in. He doesn't do sanity damage, so I'm walking. I'm walking here. After you reveal dining car, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a grappling horror and draw it. Ugh, that's annoying. So I'm double engaged. I will take 1 out of the deck instead of the discard pile so we don't have to face it again. And there it is. So I'm double engaged and he does 1 horror. Now, this isn't terrible. Their combined damage is not that terrible.
No.
No clues here, which is nice, so we can blow right past this one. So Danielle is done. Joe's done. Minty's done, right? Or has Minty not acted?
Minty is not acted.
Great. Minty's turn. What's she going to do? What's up Minty's clever little sleeves? We know this car is disappearing, by the way. We know we're advancing.
100%. I gotta get ahead of this thing.
I gotta get it.
I gotta get it. I got to get it.
You're in a decent position, dude.
Decent.
I say you fucking keep. I say you run right past. Why not?
Oh no, I'm going to. The decision tree is: do I utilize shortcut? Because I'm thinking I'm going to need skill icons, right, to mitigate. But it's not going to matter.
It's not going to matter, dude. You take it on the chin. What are you going to do?
Yep. I'm going to use shortcut.
To go to there.
Yep. So that's no actions to move here.
It's
and then I'm going to walk.
Right?
Yep. That's 1 action.
It's interesting that if you use shortcut, you won't get it. You know what's good about shortcut? If you have an enemy engage with you, you can use it and move.
Right.
And it doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity. But it still follows you. Like it stays attached to you, I think, right?
I believe so.
I believe so.
All right. What do we got here?
The
parlor car is connected to the
car.
locations.
Yep.
Spend 3 resources, discover 1 clue in the parlor car. Interesting. Parlor car cannot be investigated. So this is a fucking money pit right here.
Money pit. Do we have enough to get through this? We don't. I got 2 with Danielle. You've got only 3. So we need... where's all the emergency caches, baby? Where's all the stand-togethers and the Faustian bargains?
All right. So this is what Minty is going to do now. I've got 2 actions left. I'm going to collect a resource. Yeah, exciting stuff. And then I'm going to... Is that an action? It must be.
Of course.
As an action, spend 3 resources. I'm going to spend 3 resources to take 1 of those clues, meaning I have 1 resource. I'll get 1 on upkeep. I can collect another 1 next round. So Minty can take care of 2 of these clues.
I pulled it.
Okay, thank you. It's not efficient,
but
we got to get
it's
through
head
this
down,
fucking
get to
car.
work.
Yeah. So I took
All
the
right.
resource so that next turn I can only spend one action to get a resource. With the upkept resource, I'll be able to buy another one, another clue next round, and then what is it? Daniela might have enough resources to get through. Yeah,
she might.
might.
Daniela has 2 people on her. She's like, where the I got we're each on a car.
Mm-hmm.
So enemy phase. Let's see what happens. So I decide the order in which these are resolved. So let's start with the grappling horror, which attacks me for 1 and 1. So I'll take 1 here. She will take 1 here. Oh, no, I don't. I keep forgetting. Exhaust this lady. That was fun. Exhaust this lady. Deal that enemy's
by making
damage
her dizzy
to any enemy. They could kill each other. At your location instead, you still take the horror dealt by the attack. So he's going to take 2. I hope we're not cheating and it's not another enemy, but it would say another enemy. She will, Akina will take the horror. Okay.
It says any enemy. We can be lawyers too, game.
We can be lawyers too. He's got 2 health. Okay. I will utilize Daniela's front of card, which is only... Oh, every time it happens. That's insane. Her front of cards... I don't know why this is not flipped over. Her front of card does 1 back to the grappling horror. Right? After an enemy attacks you, either deal 1 damage or evade it. So he takes another one, and he dies. We're going to resolve his attack against me. He hits me for 1. He takes 1. I will exhaust the survival knife, and I will attack him at +2 and do +1. So I'm fighting him at a 7 to 4.
That tracks. I'm tracking the math right now.
He dies. His doom goes up.
Oh yeah, because he's only got 2 health. Yep, you're good. Dude, she is a fucking slayer in the enemy phase. It's fucking crazy.
Talk about an aggro tank.
If you build her deck right, it's fucking nuts what she can do in the enemy phase.
It's not a bad deck.
She killed like a VP like massive monster. Twice.
She's doing pretty well.
In the enemy phase.
She's doing pretty well. It's a decent deck. There's a couple things I'd probably switch, but so far so good. I'm not going to complain about it. And so we're all... Oh, that was the enemy phase. Sorry, right. Upkeep.
Yep.
No more enemies?
No more enemies.
No, he doesn't do it. He chants.
Acolyte, but yeah.
Upkeep. He's lucky it's not... Danielle is not over there. Another police badge.
Laboratory assistant. You're not going to be seeing the light of day this turn.
Love that we got Vicious Blow. Great timing as there's a pile of corpses in the train car.
Did you upkeep Joe? You did.
I did. And now we're ticking Doom. Check Doom threshold. I think we've crossed it.
I think so.
You want to read that?
Yeah. The next train car is ripped backwards with violent force. A middle-aged man hangs from his fingertips as the car flies unhindered toward the rift. In moments, the car is consumed whole, and the man lets go rather than be pulled into the void. He starts to fall, but is caught by the rift's force and pulled inside it anyways.
Damn.
Remove the leftmost location from the game.
We know the
or place it in the victory display, blah, blah, blah. Each investigator at the location is defeated. Each enemy and asset at the location is discarded. Discard all clues controlled by the investigators.
Was the middle-aged man wearing a cloak?
Oh, by the way, I read this wrong, and I'm glad I didn't end up utilizing I've Got a Plan. Because
discard
all clues. Yeah.
Ee, boy. Each enemy and asset is discarded. Yeah, of course.
Thankfully, we weren't using those clues.
So all the clues are gone. We can just click this up here and they all go away. Right?
You are correct, sir.
You are correct, sir. Let's clean this up too. All right, Bri, we're moving.
Oh, Minty does. Oh no, she doesn't have a clue.
She doesn't.
Right.
Not now. Okay. This place is flying apart. Joe's like looking behind him, like, "Oh shit!" He loses his hat. Oh my god!
I like the guy who decided he would rather fall to his death, but was still sucked into the void.
All right, let's draw encounter cards here.
Yep. All right, Minty.
Oh no!
Frozen
I
in
hate
fear.
that card. It's the worst.
First time you perform one of the following: move, fight, or evade.
Read that, boy.
The first time you perform one of the following actions: move, fight, or evade. Each round, it costs one additional action. At the end of your turn, test will 3 if you succeed. So at the end of my turn, I can try and get rid of it. But for this round, that's all right. All I'm going to be doing is gathering resources and buying clues.
Look what Joe grabbed. Joe is not so good at getting rid of this one. Daniela pulls an acolyte. Good Lord. Empty location. Dead ahead
behind
of me.
us.
Oh, none of these are empty. It has to go here.
Oh, because fuck, dude.
The acolyte is here. What's the threshold? 4? It's not terrible.
Yeah.
Is there really only one? There's probably only one act. Oh no, there's more than one. I didn't read it. I just wanted to pull and see. Thanks to anybody who's hanging out in the chat, by the way. Hope you're enjoying our Essex County Express ride. We're running around on a train here trying to stay alive. Stay alive.
We're just about to get to the top of investigation, yeah?
We are literally at the top of investigation.
Do you mind taking a quick break?
I don't mind at all. We'll be right back, folks. Don't go anywhere.
returned.
We're back.
Top of investigation.
I'm chewing. Hold on.
You finish your chewing.
Okay. What's the plan?
Minty's going to go first.
Go. I'm going to snap into my healthy chicken meat stick. You guys, normally I save my meat stick eating for my OnlyFans.
All right, Minty's going to take a resource, and then that's one action.
My slimy hands.
Frozen in fear, move, fight, or evade. Okay, I'm not doing any of those. That's fine.
You
I'm going to
scared,
have to remember I'm
Minty?
testing will at the end of this. She's going to immediately spend 3 resources. She's going to take one of them clues. You want to move that for me?
Sure.
That was an action. And then her exciting third action will be to collect another resource. Super exciting. Now, at the end of her turn, because she's frozen in fear, she's going to test will.
Okay.
It's a 4 to 3. She is going to commit guts.
Good call.
That makes it a 6 to 3. Pow. -2. She succeeds. Frozen fear is gone. I get to draw a card for using guts successfully. Deduction doesn't help here, but probably will help in the next car. And Minty's turn is done. Joe's in that rear car.
Joe's in trouble. He's not really. I'm being hyperbolic. Joe will move out of the rear car. First time you perform one of the following, it costs double, so that cost me 2 actions. And I'm going to move again. And I'm going to test, and I'm going to commit both police badges, because at this stage of the game, I'm not going to get the resources to play them. So I'm running a 4 to 3. We didn't plan this well. You should have saved whatchamacallit for me, and then you had lucky for you.
Yeah, you're correct. All right, so it's a 4 to 3.
Such a waste of these cards. Oh wait, there's no. I'm sorry. I forgot these.
Oh yeah,
6 to 3.
6 to 3, and I could give you an additional one. Make it a 7 to 3, just in case.
If you want.
It's his last. Yeah, there's no reason not to.
I'm wasting
because I
2
can do it
level
once
2
per
cards to
investigator.
do this. It'd be nice not to fail.
Okay, it's a 7 to 3. Minty's using her front of card ability.
Success.
Nice. Okay.
This guy gets a doom, however. That's annoying.
Yeah, it is.
Joe's done. This is gone. Daniela. Daniela's going to put Flesh Ward into play. Link the Maker. And Daniela is... oh, I'm way back here. Oh, we can't advance anyway. Oh, wait. Do I want to do that? No, I don't want to do that. I kind of want to do that, but I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry. I'm going to walk to you. I'm going to spend the last clue. I'll pay for it. Right.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. So we get the last clue. We get a victory point. Hurrah. And I have one more action with her. Whoa, what did I hit here? One more action. 2 on her now. I'm going to play Calling in Favors. Choose an ally asset you control and return it to your hand. That means
You can't afford it.
You are correct. Thank you. You are correct, sir. Last action. Get a resource. Do I want to move here by myself? Get engaged, kill that guy? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do want to do that instead. Live on the edge.
You're living on the edge. Oh,
After you
damn,
enter it, you must either discard cards from your hand with at least 2 total icons of feat or take damage. I'm taking 2 damage. I am engaged by the Acolyte with 2 doom. He's a weakling. And that concludes the investigation phase. Now it's called the Are you really sure you want to attack Daniela enemy phase? Which he does. So he hits me for 1. I take 1. He dies. I don't even have to take the 1. I can use a Queen to kill him. Yeah.
Yep.
Do I want to spend a thing for that, though? It's a decision between putting another... No, I don't want to put a harm. No, not for a 1
No,
attack.
because then it kills her. Yeah.
I had 3 on me, right?
Take the pain. Yeah. You should have 4 damage.
I should have 4 damage if this guy hits me, correct?
Right.
Right. And now he dies. And his doom goes away. Because I'm using my front of card.
Yep.
Upkeep. Beautiful.
Mind over
Yeah.
matter.
Good draws all around. All right. Doom is ticking and Minty draws. Hey.
Helpless passenger into play in the location to your left. Okay.
Surge.
So we'd have to go back and get that guy. Minty might be able to do that.
No more shortcuts.
Claws of Steam. Test will if you fail, take 2 damage. You cannot move from this location this round.
All right. I'll draw Joe's while
Damage
you're
from
doing
this
that.
effect must be assigned to your asset first, if able. All right.
Yeah.
I don't.
In other words, they want to kill your passengers.
Yep. I don't have anything to commit to it, so I do have Lucky, and I do have a resource to pay for Lucky. So I'm doing a 4 to 3 will check. Here we go. Pow. Pass.
Bad news.
Easy.
Joe drew a card called Broken Rails. Each investigator at your location loses an action. Each investigator at your location with 4 or more damage has to discard an asset. So Joe loses an action. Minty loses an action. And now Daniela will draw her encounter card, which is Arcane Barrier. This is an annoying card to pull.
Yeah, it is.
Luckily, we have. She has a decent will. And that brings us to the investigation phase. Yet again, pardon me while I crunch. I'm just an eating little piglet.
Yeah, we need to vacuum up 9 clues to get to the engine. Not easy.
Daniela, I guess we'll go first.
So the question is, do we want Minty to go back and try and get this helpless passenger?
If he dies, we have to advance twice for him to die, I think. No, come get clues. Wait.
What's the shroud there? Shroud is 1. Okay.
Joe can do a number on those clues with a deduction. But he has to get in there, and he doesn't have great will.
Yeah, there's the arcane barrier to deal with, and then there's also the 2 feetsies, which is going to cost 2 damage. Joe doesn't care so much about the damage. Minty kind of does care about the damage. I've got deduction as well. Me and Joe can really do a number once we get in there.
The other shitty thing is leaving this location to go help you guys do shit and coming back in and taking damage sucks.
That helpless passenger is fucked. They're going to have to... We're going to have to leave him behind.
Man, Minty, please.
That's the middle-aged man who tried to drop to his death, but instead got sucked into the void. Or the next middle-aged man to be sucked into the void. I think Minty's going to go first again.
Go ahead.
Yep. Minty's going to walk in, which precipitates a whole bunch of shit. That's one action.
Test.
I'll flip that. Yep. Well, first I'm going to take the 2 damage for the location.
Okay.
I don't have foot to put into that.
Okay, so you take 2.
I don't. Taking 2 damage.
We're getting banged up on this one.
All right, now it's a 4-4 will check.
Oof.
And I don't have any cards to commit to help me. I do have lucky. So, fingies crossed. 4-4. Let's fucking go. All right. So, that shit's gone.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gone.
She used her mind bullets.
Now, Minty is going to commit deduction to an investigation. That gives her a 5, 6, 7 book to the 1 shroud. 7-1. She picks up 3 clues.
Well done. Except that's your last action.
It is her last action. 1, 2, 3.
Joe's going to go next.
Yep.
He's going to walk in and investigate with a deduction. How many clues are left?
6. There should be 6. I don't know why 4 got removed.
How many did you get? 3?
3. Yeah, I have 1 from the last car.
Want to see something insane?
Yes, I do. Oh.
Oh, boy. Walk, investigate. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 1. Please don't you dare.
Nice.
So I pick
Okay,
up
so you get
1,
5 clues.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How 6?
This states 2 additional clues if I succeed by 2 or more.
For each one, and you pick up 1 base for succeeding.
Correct.
So that's 4 plus 1, 5 clues. 2 additional for each deduction, and then 1 base clue.
Right, because I'm not doing 2 actions. Well researched.
Yep. So 1 action, 5 clues. That's fucking bonkers, dude.
Attaboy, Joe.
All right. So that means he's got 5 clues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it. Okay.
Daniela?
So there's 1 clue left on this location, and
She might be able to get it.
she's kind of one book. I can.
Oh, wait a minute. Joe has to take 2 damage. I'm cheating.
Oh, because he couldn't get rid of the 2 foot. Yeah.
And these were committed, obviously.
Okay. So it's Daniela's turn.
First thing she's going to do is soothing melody herself.
Yep.
And she's going to take it from here, of course. And that's 1 action. And now she's got a 1-to-1, bro.
She's got a 1-to-1. I'm going to commit lab assistant to your check, and I'm going to use my front of card ability to add a question mark to that. So that makes it a 3-to-1.
Success.
Didn't even need it, but there it is.
I don't think I put all those clues on Joe either. Did you?
Did.
Okay.
Yep.
I put Danielle's on her.
All right.
Okay.
Daniela still has a turn left, or an action left.
Yep. She might as well
She
go.
can walk into the engine car. Let's see what we got.
I think we're good. She walks in. Engine car is connected to the location to the left of it. And after reveal engine car, draw the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. Ouch. That's not nice to do to Daniela. 1. All right. Ancient Evils. 2. Oh, you bastard.
Oh, no way, dude.
And
Actually,
3.
that's fine.
A barrier.
That sucks.
That's
The first, actually, that's not the worst.
Yeah, well,
To take those 3. It's not great.
I think we lose if we. Oh no, there's 1 under it. Because fuck.
Okay, but we immediately advance. If an investigator enters the engine car, immediately advance. So let's read that. The investigator entering the engine car reads the following out loud.
You can read it. I'm chewing.
Yeah. A tender car filled with coal blocks. A tender? Really? We're describing it that way. A tender car filled with coal blocks your way to the engine cab. Swallowing your fear, you climb out of the nearby window and clamber onto the roof of the train, making your way across the tender car. The steady backward motion of the train makes it difficult for you to keep your footing. As you get close, a winged creature swoops down from above, its body composed of piping hot steam. Jesus. You must decide. Choose 1. This is for Daniela to decide.
Fists. Let me save you the trouble.
Yeah. So you're testing 3 fists to attempt to endure the creature's extreme heat. If you fail, the creature flies through you.
Wow.
And the heat burns you. You suffer 1 physical trauma. Oh, trauma. Fuck.
Trauma. All right, Daddy-o.
Okay.
So I'm going to commit vicious blow to this. 6-3. Success.
Nice. Yeah,
She's
you don't want that
fine.
trauma. She's
Okay.
Fine.
What's this stay?
Okay. Now, as a cost force, you already did the 3 card. Okay, cool. You've managed to make it to the engine cab, but now you have to get the engine started again so you can outrun the pulling force of the gate. If there are no clues in the engine car, immediately advance. Okay. All right. So what's the shroud here? 1? Not bad.
This didn't tell us to get rid of our clues, but I don't think it matters.
No, that's at the end of when the agenda rolls. We have to get rid of our clues.
It's the upkeep phase.
Right now.
Yep.
Yes. Unexpected courage. Perfect. I love it.
We advance. Yeah.
Okay. 2 of the train cars closest to the gate are severed from the rest of the train by a
2.
sheet of impossibly hot steam, which slices through metal like a knife through butter. The cars are sucked upwards and fly into the gate. Something above the train lets out a horrible screech, though to your ears it is like the shrill sound of broken steam pipe. Remove each of the 2 leftmost locations from the game, or place in the victory display.
Yep. Ready, here
Each
they
investigator at those locations.
So he dies. Everybody
Nice.
takes a horror.
Each investigator at those locations is defeated. Blah 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 blah. Discard all clues. So no clues left, and everybody takes a horror.
Okay. And now the fun begins.
Did Daniela take her horror?
She sure did. Drawn in, the gate crackles with power. Invisible airways crackle with life. Dirt and rocks from the edge of the bridge behind you are torn from the ground, and trees are uprooted, pulled in by the gate. One younger passenger smashes the window of your car and shouts, "We gotta get out of here!" He leaps out the window, but before he lands in the river below, he's snatched in the talons of a swift-flying creature and carried out of sight. A trail of steam is left in the creature's wake. Okay, let's pull some cards.
Okay.
Hey, hey, bro.
Helpless passenger.
I hate to tell you this, but you're on your own.
Yeah. Sorry, brother.
Broken rails. Everyone loses an action in my location, and if anybody has 4 damage on them, they have to discard an asset.
I have 4 damage, so I have to discard an asset.
This.
I'm going to discard Analytical Mind because it's not helping.
Wait. Why would I keep Hollowed Mirror at this point? I've already used it for what it does. And we lose an action. So flip 1 token on everybody.
No, Daniela does not lose an action because she's not at Joe's location.
Oh, excellent. Thank you.
Yep.
That means I don't discard this either. I forgot that you guys were behind me. Yeah. All right. That brings us to the investigation
Minty got
phase.
rid of Analytical Mind and took the pain.
Shut up and take the pain.
I lost the action. Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Well, Minty might as well go in there and try and get rid of the arcane barrier, I guess.
Go for it. Daniela's kind of done her job. I think she's done for this. Her job is to not go insane.
Minty walks. That's one of her 2 actions. And immediately has to test 4 to 4. The barrier's 4, right?
Yeah.
Yep. 4 will. All right, 4 to 4. It's a -2. I'm going to spend a resource on Lucky.
Well done.
Get +2, which means that I pass, which means the arcane barrier is gone.
Nice one. 1 action left, Minty.
Yep. Now I'm going to investigate, which is a 5 book with the magnifying glass to the 1 shroud. 5 to 1, -1, pass. 1 clue. Minty's done. How many clues? 6?
Yeah. This is going to be
not bad.
Kind of a.
It's going to be close.
We'll be all right. Maybe.
It's a shroud of 1, so it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Nothing is fucked, dude.
Daniela's going to investigate a bunch. 1 to 1. I'm going to play Take Heart. 1 to 1. Failed. If you fail, draw 2 and gain 2.
It's like she was planning to fail.
I will, yeah, it's kind of silly. I will, I don't know, I fucking investigate. I'll commit calling in favors for a 2-to-1. Mine is actually the
Hey.
current agenda, which is what, 3? 4?
Oh. Yeah.
So I fail. I'll investigate.
What else is she gonna do?
I fail by 1. I will lucky.
You could, yeah. One clue.
Gets a clue. Wow, that was. And this is not Danielle's forte.
Nope.
All right, let's get that magnifying glass.
We're in
my
triage
hand.
mode, not efficiency mode right now. We got eyes on the prize.
And Joe moves in, pops a magnifying glass into his hand, and he's going to investigate at a 4-to-1. Correct?
4-to-1.
Let me check something.
5-to-1.
Is this called
5-to-1 with the
practice?
magnifying glass?
It is. Okay. But I've already used 2, and I can only have 2 in my deck, so I'm going to go searching for something that's not there. So I'm not going to do that, actually. All right,
I'm going to click it. 5-to-1.
I ticked it, and I'm pulling it. Well, that was the fastest investigator turn of all time. Upkeep. I like how we just let that guy die. Stay together.
I hit my quota. I saved one passenger.
The Wolf Mask.
I got overpower for all those enemies we're not fighting.
Ticking Doom. Let's draw.
Mysterious chanting. Place 2 Doom on the nearest cultist enemy. If there are no cultist enemies in play, search the encounter deck. Blah, blah, blah. We got to find a cultist.
Yeah.
And he's going to be placed in the car right behind us. I believe.
Yeah, it's annoying because he's
What is the legalese behind if there is no empty location?
He can't spawn.
Interesting.
Yeah. If he has no legal spawn location, he can't spawn.
That's so interesting. Okay. Joe's encounter. Joe has dissonant voices.
No assets
Cannot
or
play
events.
assets or events. Yep. Okay. That's
Daniela, rotting remains. She doesn't care about that shit. But to be safe, I shall commit the flesh ward. So we're gonna run a 5-to-3. She good. She's like, I seen it all. Great. Okay. So the Acolyte has a Doom on him, which means we advance next turn. Oof.
Yeah.
We better go ahead and see what Minty can do first before Daniela has to go back and kill that guy.
Yep.
This is tight.
Okay. Yeah. Minty is investigating at a 5-to-1, so hopefully she can just scoop all these 3 up and we're done. Because as soon as there are no clues, immediately advance. So this could be it.
Yep.
All right. 5-to-1.
Yep.
-2. Got 1.
Okay.
Second action. The current agenda number is 4.
Yep.
Which means that she succeeds because it is a 5-to-1 -4, 1-to-1.
Correct.
We're good.
Hi, handsome.
Okay.
Yep.
And final action, I am going to commit unexpected courage because why the fuck not?
Of course.
So that makes it a 7-to-1.
That's it. Whoopsie.
Overkill. Got it. Okay.
Well done.
Act advanced. The engine roars to life and kicks into motion. You shovel coal into the engine's firebox and are relieved to see that the train is moving forward along the tracks once again. Resolution 1. And we get a victory point for the engine car. Let's go.
Most excellent. Let's go to the rule cam and see what we can see. Okay. Whoopsie. Resolution 1, you said?
Yes.
You breathe a sigh of relief as the gate behind the train collapses harmlessly upon itself. The few passengers who survive the ordeal seem unable to comprehend what just happened. One passenger mentions, "A pipe bursting in the rear car," and that quickly becomes the explanation for the innocent and ignorant, those who either cannot or choose not to delve further into the mystery. You, on the other hand, you know better. Although in hindsight, you wish you didn't. Each investigator earns experience equal to the Victory X. Awesome. Victory X, Bri guy.
I'm
Let's
taking
put it
up
in
our
the
XP
book.
right now. Yep, we're good.
Cool. Awesome. Sexy Flexy Joe's got 4 and we got 5. That means I'm getting another brand, which I didn't see this game, unfortunately. All right. There's nothing to read from that scenario. We don't have to do anything untoward to ourselves. Well done. So let's save this. Ka-ting. Let's go ahead and save it.
We made it through the train.
Made it through the
Pretty
train.
well. I was a little bit worried at the beginning.
Bodies. Save object. Blood on altar. Cool. Yeah, man. Good shit. Let me go back to just to show people this. So this is the next scenario, which is blood on the altar, which is awesome. So we'll be doing that one next time we meet, which will be fun. So no spoilers now. Let's go to the Talking Head scam and chat about it. That's fun. I had a good time with that. We improved at reading the hunch deck, even though we still weren't great at it.
We still missed it, but
yeah. Hey, listen, we're learning. We're getting better at the hunch deck, Brian. Let's not beat ourselves up, dude. That was fun. We did well, and we got XP. And I am going to get another brand for Daniela, because then I'll have 2 in the deck, and I'll dump something.
I don't know what I'm going to do with my 5 XP.
You already spending it, or am I losing you? Are you already on Arkham DB?
In my brains.
But no, that was
no,
awesome.
I want to get one of those strange solutions, but like the one that was most attractive to me is it's like the acidic concoction or something.
You throw in somebody's
like
face.
A base 6. Yeah. And it
are you a North Korean assassin?
It becomes like, face. How much is Minty? Like even in this round, you saw me chomping at the bit a little bit to use. I've got a plan because I could do some damage, but it's like I'm already rolling with fucking Daniela, who's a banger, and then Joe, who can fucking.
He was great.
Yeah,
I mean that one he scooped 5
I thought he was
in
trouble, man.
He almost was.
I thought he was in real trouble.
He should have died, but he got he got kind of resource locked for a bit there. He did okay, but he was not super efficient, we would say. You know, truth be told, I didn't find him to be crazy efficient. So
I think that there was some inefficiency of motion, but I also think that ultimately I don't want to use the word efficient because it was like we didn't really have much other choice to move the game forward. Like there's in a turn where Minty is taking 2 resources as 2 of her actions.
We did a lot of that.
That doesn't seem terribly efficient, but it was necessary to get the clues to move forward.
The only thing better is we would have rescued a passenger, but I was kind of hoping that the passengers equated to some kind of victory point when they didn't. So
it didn't really matter.
No offense, but go fuck yourself. We're not going back for you if it's only horror damage. We can handle that. We
can mitigate your horror, sir.
We have soothing mirrors and such. So that was a ton of fun. And that's it. Yeah. We're done. We're going to wrap this one up. I'm going to keep Brian on for a few minutes, and we appreciate you guys hanging out. And who knows what we'll do next? We're going to keep working our way through Dunwich, but there's so many games to play. we've got a lot to do on this channel in the future. But that was a ton of fun. And I always liked the Essex County Express. I just like the idea of going through the train as the cars get picked off by some crazy rift, just pulling train cars away. It's cool.
Yeah, first off, it's not that it's not a complex scenario, but for a very complex game, the Essex Express scenario is kind of a little bit like simple and interesting. Like,
yeah,
you're procedurally just moving through the train, and you can just picture it in your head, like just as you eliminate train cars, like moving forward, the shit is just being ripped off the back. And I love the descriptions on the agenda deck of people trying to drive to their death, but can't even get that respite. They either get scooped up by the void or by some steam monster that's flying around the train.
And it's funny because like you think about, so the Lord of the Rings LCG, I don't know if the community came up with this. It's because it's been around since like 2012 or 2013. But they have a style of play they do called progression. And what that means is that you can only make decks with cards up to what was released until that point. Because as the game goes on in years, the cards get a little crazy, and then you're playing an old scenario that isn't prepared for that type of card.
Right.
That's the mentality.
Whereas in this game, you can use hemlock cards.
We are.
Right,
we're not playing
drop.
progression. We're playing Dunwich is the first released one, and we're smashing it. But we're going to run into some tough ones because I remember a little bit about the next one when we have to go to fucking Zebulon's house and shit. But it'll be creepy. We'll be out in the Watley woods dealing with all manner of horrors. But this was a ton of fun. So that's it. We appreciate you guys. Remember, like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. We would love that. And we really appreciate you. That's it. Much love. Peace.